Hi, I'm Chris Forsberg, and I've been racing and modifying Nissans for decades, and I'm here today to show you just how easy it is to install this NISMO off-road Overland bed rack with the Rooftop tent on your Nissan Frontier. Let's get to it. This bed rack is constructed from 3/16" high tensile strength steel and coated with a 2-stage textured black powder coat finish for long-lasting protection. Precise CNC fabrication for maximum strength and minimum overall weight with a load capacity of 1,200 pounds static and 750 pounds dynamic. Lay NISMO tall upright weldments face down on a foam or carpeted surface. Peel 3M release liner from the protective foam found in the install kit. Carefully place on the bottom of the tall upright weldment as shown. It is recommended to center the protective foam beneath the upright, leaving a 1/4 inch gap from the edge of the foam piece to the edge of the tall upright weldment. Repeat for all 4 tall upright weldments. Slide 2 carriage head bolts into the rail mount. While holding the carriage head bolts in the rail mount, slide the push nuts over the threads of the carriage head bolts until the carriage head bolts are firmly against the rail mount. Repeat for all 4 rail mounts. Insert the rail mount subassembly into the Utilitrack system from the end closest to the cab. Slide the rail mount subassembly from the front of the bed to the back of the bed. Align carriage head bolts from the rail mount subassembly through the slots of the tall upright weldment. Then place the tall upright weldment on the side of the bedside as shown. The slotted leg of the upright should go towards the center of the bed. Use star nuts from the hardware kit to fasten the tall upright weldment to the Utilitrack rail. Leave star knobs hand tightened to allow room for adjustment when assembling the rest of the bed rack. Repeat for all 4 corners of the bed. Using 4 T30 Torx bolts, 8 1/4 inch washers, and 4 4x20 nylock nuts from the hardware kit, install the front to back rail in between the tall upright weldments to create the side of the bed rack. A number of holes are available for you to customize the location of your front to back rails. Repeat for the other side. You may need to adjust your uprights forward or backwards for proper fitment. Using 4 T30 Torx bolts, 8 1/4 inch washers, and 4 4x20 nylock nuts from the hardware kit, install the front to back rail in between the tall cross rails. This will create the top of the bed rack. A number of holes are available for you to customize the location of your front to back rails. It is recommended to use 1 front to back washer per side of the front to back rails as shown. Using a 7/16" socket or wrench and a T30 bit, tightly fasten all the Torx bolts. Be sure to fully tighten the tall upright weldments to the bedside using the star nuts or a 9/16" socket if the truck is not equipped with a Utilitrack system. Extra Torx bolts, 1/4 inch washers, and 1/4 inch nylock nuts are available to securely fasten a light bar and MaxTrax recovery boards in the bed rack using the brackets provided. You have now completed the installation of your NISMO off-road high mount bed rack. To begin the installation of your NISMO off-road tent, slide the 10mm nylon locking nuts onto the inner slot into the center of the mounting tracks, aligned with the holes on the base. Slide your hand between the base and the mattress. Unzip the tent for access. Insert the bolts with the washers into the pre-drilled holes. They should pass through the holes in the tent base and the mounting tracks meet the nuts in the mounting track. Reach under the mattress and secure the bolts firmly with a 10mm wrench. Secure the 2 long looped straps and then flip the tent base over. Undo the 2 long looped straps. Fasten the ladder brackets to the holes in the end of the tent base using the bolts on the ladder brackets. It is a 13mm steel bolt, washer, and nut. Slide the bolts between the mattress and the base. You will need to pass each one through the following: the steel washer, the hole in the tent base, and the ladder bracket. Secure with a nylon lock nut. Attach the ladder base by using the supplied 10mm bolt. Pair with a steel washer and rubber washer, and then fasten to the side holes of the ladder bracket and the hole in the ladder using a nylon lock nut. Have someone help you lift the tent onto the top of your vehicle. The tent should be centered on the crossbars. Slide the 13mm bolts with the channel sliders through the mounting tracks. Line up the sliders to the previously drilled holes in your NISMO off-road bed rack. Secure the bolts with nylon lock nuts on all 4 corners. Ensure the nuts are tightened before and after long trips. Unzip the black cover from the fabric portion. Feed the fabric portion of the cover into the rounded channel. Slide through until the fabric is secured in the channel on all 3 sides. The previous steps are only to be performed the first time. They do not need to be repeated or disassembled. Unzip the travel cover and release the Velcro ladder straps. Undo the straps across the tent. Open up the tent and utilize the ladder to pull the tent around and be parallel to the ground. Disengage the ladder and fully extend it from the tent base so that it is parallel to the ground. Using the ladder, press downwards until the ladder meets the ground. Locate the fabric slits in the tent skirt and insert the rod at a 45-degree angle until it is snug, approximately ½ of an inch. To open the awnings, insert the hook end of the gold metal rods into the grommet hole found on the corners of each awning or window. When finished camping, remove all gold metal rods. Fasten all corners of the awning and rainfly. Push the ladder up to close the tent. Retract the ladder and secure the Velcro strap. Fasten the 4 Velcro straps on each side of the tent. Zip the cover on over the tent. Fasten the 2 long looped straps on either side of the ladder. And now that your tent is secure, you're ready to hit the road.